Okay, so what are we excited for Europe?
I'm excited for the food, definitely.
Definitely food.
Yeah.
Definitely being in an international place, different culture. I've never been to Amsterdam, never been to Belgium.
Never been out of the country, so I'm excited.
It feels like you're literally like on a totally different planet. You're like, wow, we're not even like on Earth. Like it just feels weird.
All different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
And just, I think the biggest thing that I'm excited for is sharing this experience with everybody else in the team, with our second family.
Yeah, how close we are. That's nice.
The trip kicked off on May 14th at the Tampa International Airport, as players lined up to check their bags in and pray it weighed less than 50 pounds. It was then time for some bonding in the terminal before loading onto the plane en route to Europe. They had to make a quick transfer stop in Detroit first. But in no way did that take away from their high levels of excitement.
Get the pants! What? Oh. Turn around! Oh, bend over! Oh my god! Is it there? You're not looking.
Countless hours of flying, they finally grounded in Amsterdam on the morning of May 15th, where the adventure began.
You're the last one.
I got this!
Don't let it be you!
The first stop was to a small town near Amsterdam called Zaanstad, where the girls went back in time to explore the early Netherlands culture, as well as some cute animals.
Yeah, that's why you don't have to do it.
Look how cute their little butts are.
Oh my god!
Wait, can you go under that thing? Oh shit!
Okay, so Amsterdam, as you see, all the bikes, the majority of this country is at sea level or under sea level, and if it's over sea level, it's only over by 3 feet, 5 feet, 20 feet in some places, and in a lot of places they cultivated the land. They basically built part of the country. Like if you see maps from 100 years ago, it's it's not the same as it is now.
Next stop was to unload all of the luggage at their first hotel of the trip. It was a quaint, boutique-style place in the heart of Amsterdam called the Poet Hotel. Finally, the team was free to roam the big city.
So nobody has any idea where we are.
I mean, we know where we are, we just don't know how to get where we need to be.
We're in Amsterdam somewhere.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Oh.
I just saw her.
This is Lindenbaanskracht. Lindenbaanskracht. You got it?
Ne da mislim, nego znam.
Do we need to go that way? We need to go. We need to go towards the O. This way.
Yeah, we went the wrong way. We need to go this way.
The other one's like, I'm trying to walk here.
They don't have dogs in America.
After a short bus ride, the team arrived at the Netherlands' official Olympic training center in Papendal. Their first match would be against the Netherlands junior national team, which would be no easy matchup. The opposing team's players were all fighting for a spot on their country's Olympic roster.
Today we played the Dutch youth national team, and it was cool to see like a different style of volleyball. They have different rules than we do in like the United States. The libero isn't allowed to serve, and there's also a rule about a ball on the plane, but I can't tell you that right now. And it's different. Their volleyballs are different than our volleyballs. Like the first game we went up and hit a ton of balls out, served a bunch of balls out. So I don't know if the ball is lighter or what it is, but it feels different. And I mean, they're a good team. They're I think 18 and younger, and we split with them. We won the first 2 and they won the last 3. So we ended up playing 5 games. Really nice girls, and we had a really good time. It was a really good experience.
After the match, the girls on both teams got the chance to bond over dinner. The Tampa players then offered Dutch players a special treat, Cheez-Its, which they surprisingly never tried before. And in return, the Dutch players offered to give Tampa a special tour of their Olympic training center dorms.
Wow. It's really easy. You can grab some.
Okay.
He's fine. He's what we would call a 10. He's shy as a 10.
Day 3 in Europe began with a rematch against the same Dutch team as the previous day. Tampa seek to improve on their last performance and come away with a win this time. These matches also marked the first time Tampa's graduating seniors watched their fellow teammates from an outside perspective.
This was our second match today against the Dutch junior national team, and the seniors are all here in Europe, and we're watching well, not for me, but for most of them, the first time watching instead of playing, and it's interesting. Are you guys? It's clear that they miss us. they're struggling. They're up 2-0, so they're struggling. They need us.
I think we're really good. I think it's hard for us to just like stand on the sides and just like watch instead of like play. Obviously, they all want to be there, but good job, ladies. You guys are kicking some ass. Keep it going.
You're doing all right. They're prepared. They worked hard all spring without us, and they're moving on, and they don't need us.
After 2 days in a row of matches, players could finally relax in Roma City that some struggled to pronounce.
So where are we going?
Arnhem.
We're gonna get Arnhem. What are we doing in Arnhem?
Arnhem
is going to Arnhem. Arnhem is going to Arnhem. Arnhem is going to Arnhem. Arnhem is going to Arnhem.
The next day began with a bus ride to the next destination, which was the diamond-rich city of Antwerp, Belgium. Tour guides Kiki and Nick, who both play professional volleyball in Europe, laid out the upcoming plans.
So this is Angie. She's gonna be our guide. She's from Antwerp. She's gonna show us around.
I have to because Kiki didn't prepare anything.
Yeah, I'm being lazy. So what I told you before, right? Megan? Yeah. Got you? Okay.
In order for players to receive spending money for lunch, they were first challenged to give facts about the country.
You never gave us strict rules. You didn't have us sign a rule.
Waffles are very popular here. Brings in a lot of tourists. Orthodox Judaism seems to be very popular here.
There's three types of waffles. Yeah, where'd you guys come from? Three types of waffles.
Luckily, they all passed and were off on another day of adventure. Day 5 began at the Antwerp station, where the Spartan girls boarded a train towards their next Belgian destination, the city of Ghent.
It's a little bit more shopping and you will arrive at another square. It's called Vrijdagsmarkt, it's like Friday Square, and there is also something that you can make pictures. The rest zone behind is just like little restaurants.
Friday Square open, it's not Friday.
So that's one dungeon.
Yeah. Is that the dungeon?
The dungeon.
The girls got their game faces on and prepared for their next match against a top-tier Belgian club team. Their warm-ups began with a very intense game of seated volleyball. Megan Burke and Kendall Putnam were clearly born to be seated volleyball players.
Have some fun competing. Again, we only ask, we had a whole day here, we're asking for a couple hours, you just have fun competing.
After a few hours of exploring Brussels, it was unfortunately time to say goodbye to the much-loved tour guide Kiki, as she had to leave for Italy. Then, it was off to another match.
We don't walk.
Again? Oh, you got your shoes on, you got your walking shoes on.
This time against the Belgian junior national team.
Guys, that's the way to compete on every play. Okay, that's the way to compete.
Belgium proved to be the toughest matchup so far for the Spartans. But Tampa kept their heads high and saw the match as a learning experience, which would only help them improve. The team was in high spirits as they were ready for their next destination, the city of love, Paris.
C'est bon. It's spelled like B-O-N, but you don't really say the N. That's kind of how French is. They don't really say the last letter of the words a lot.
Once in Paris, the team was greeted by their new tour guide, Cedric, who was a local of the area.
He will be entertaining us and taking us around.
Yeah, and feel free to ask me if you have questions about France, about Paris, about...
And very well appreciated by the team.
My favorite part of Paris was Cedric, our tour guide. He was so beautiful, and he looked like he stepped out of GQ magazine, and he was really great, and I could talk about him for like hours, but you don't want to hear that.
The team then took a long hiking journey up the famous Basilica, which players accomplished with ease.
How was your walk up?
The Eiffel Tower was a big hit with the team, as the girls tried to master the art of taking selfies. After becoming experts on the Paris subway system, the team arrived at their final match of the trip.
You made it!
Yeah, I was like, I don't see them.
For this match, they would face Clamart, which was a French club team. However, this was no ordinary game, as Coach Kadanek would be watching from the stands. For this final match, he decided to put the head coaching job in the hands of newly acquired assistant coach, Brian.
So we just got done playing the French club team and we beat them 3-1 games. Coach decided that he was going to be a fan tonight, and Brian was our head coach with the help of Ryan. And
It was a little more relaxed, like just playing for Brian, just because there's always that, like, you don't want to disappoint coach when he's standing there. But I think this team was a good team to have that against because they were a little bit older and more experienced, but it was a game where we could play a little bit more relaxed but still play really competitive. Yeah, and we came out the first set not so hot. We were just really tired because we sightseed all day, but we came back strong the second game because Brian kind of calmed us down and told us, like, get your heads out of your butt and play hard. And we did. We came out better, we came out strong, and we worked hard and we fought hard, and that team was good, so it was nice to pull out the win.
Amigos had some older players, but they're not. These were much more experienced, higher level experienced players. This was good for us. This was a really good ending. Okay, I'm just one of those people that feels we've been really successful and we've made it through. So, you know, now you guys had an experience today missing the train, but you know you can do it. Right? You know you can
it's not work.
After another successful match for the Spartans, it was all smiles and laughs as they head back to the hotel.
Who's gonna have to ghetto his kids? Who's gonna have to ghetto his kids?
My kids are not gonna ghetto.
Come on, Kwanzaa, let's go.
Zimbabwe.
Takika. Hey, doctor,
The 9th day in Europe began with a special surprise as coach treated the team to a boat tour through Paris. Coach Brian was the only one to tough out the rain as the rest of the team hurried inside for cover. But as they approached the Eiffel Tower, everyone was sure to return outside, no matter how small their umbrellas were. It was then time for the team's greatest challenge of the trip: climbing the Eiffel Tower.
Stop right here, people.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm already tired.
Yeah.
Me too. Let's go down.
Yeah, don't worry.
Holy crap.
Hey.
Let's stop.
Yeah, we're so hard.
I'm already tired.
I am tired. Hey.
My favorite part of the trip was climbing up the Eiffel Tower. There's like 710 steps, and then and then we took an elevator to the top. and then you got to see like the whole entire city. It's a good one. That was one of my favorite parts of the trip, and also just experience Paris. Paris was my favorite place, and
Shopping in little boutiques.
Yeah, and going to like the Louvre and Notre Dame and Palace of Versailles. But overall, my favorite part was going to all the places with my teammates and bonding with them.
Okay, so we just walked up the Eiffel Tower. We were tired as crap. I can't cuss this.
Exhausted.
Our knees were hurting, but we made it. We saw all these little ants down here. No, you gonna say nothing?
You had it. Keep going.
How high was it?
It was so high.
Really, really high.
I don't even know how many steps. 1,000 and something feet.
Over 600 steps, maybe?
Yeah.
Over 600.
Coming back on the way down was easier.
Yeah. Coldest could be up there. So
It was kind of cold.
Yeah. Crazy and windy. The shaking. Oh yeah, apparently it's swaying.
Yeah.
Get the fountain. Get the fountain. That wasn't on when we went up. Just saying.
yeah.
This trip will never be remembered by matches, sets, or points won, but rather by the bonds the team forged throughout. This trip may happen once every 4 years, but for these girls, it's once in a lifetime.
The Carol and Lee Show. Carol and Lee go. Probably by far favorite part of the trip was how close we all became and how much we laughed and wow. that was probably my favorite part. Like like the dinner last night with all our toasts that we gave and just kind of made us realize that we're sisters. Like sisters. But I love you. Yep. So that's it.
I love it.
And cut.
My favorite part of the trip was the gelato in Paris. It was really good. Thank you, Nick.
I
like made an ice cream cone, and let me tell you, it was a really good ice cream cone. And the guy behind me was like, "Oh, that's a really good ice cream cone." And so I took my ice cream cone and I was walking back to my table, and I was like, "You know, that's a good ice cream cone." Oh wait, I used to work in a yogurt shop.
End of story.